On the Democratic side, Hillary Clinton is coming off the campaign trail this week because in a matter of days, she will testify before the House Select Committee that's investigating the 2012 attack in Benghazi.
Some say the Republican-led group is trying to hurt Clinton's campaign. But yesterday on Face the Nation, Chairman Trey Gowdy defended the committee's work and said Republicans who aren't on the committee should shut up.
The upcoming hearing has had little effect on Clinton's poll numbers. She's still the frontrunner, according to a new poll out today. Bernie Sanders and Vice President Joe Biden round out the top three.
We should note that Biden is still a big question mark for 2016. And as our Nancy Cordes reports, the vice president is in no rush to announce his decision.
As my son Bo used to say, just keep moving forward.
At an award ceremony Saturday, Biden signaled he's still got plenty of fight in him, invoking this quote from his mother.
She used to say, Joey, as long as you're alive, you have an obligation to strive, and you're not dead till you've seen the face of God.
Biden's closest confidants say he's earned the right to take his time. One told CBS News he does not like bullies and will not be bullied into deciding before he's ready. That's a reference to Clinton campaign chair John Podesta, who said last week Biden's waited long enough.
I think the time has come for a decision.
In part, Biden's watching to see if Clinton encounters more legal or political trouble over her private email server. She'll be questioned about it by the House Benghazi committee this Thursday.
I will do my best to answer their questions, but I don't really know what their objective is right now.
Their objective, according to two House Republicans and a fired committee investigator, is to hurt Clinton's presidential chances. On Face the Nation Sunday, committee chair Trey Gowdy had a pointed message for critics in his party.
Shut up talking about things that you don't know anything about.
Gowdy insisted the committee has unearthed material the first 7 congressional probes missed, like emails sent by Ambassador Chris Stevens in the months before he was killed in an attack on the U.S. consulate in Benghazi, Libya.
He was asking for more security, and on one occasion, he even joked in an email, maybe we should ask another government to pay for our security upgrades because our government isn't willing to do it.
Nancy Cordes joins us now from Washington. Nancy, we know that this topic of Benghazi has been so politically charged. How intense do we anticipate this hearing will be for Hillary Clinton?
I think it's going to be extremely intense. You've got Republicans on this committee, 7 of them, who have been waiting to question her for over a year. They've been in negotiations with the Clinton campaign about whether her testimony would be public or private and whether she would come once or twice. She's coming once, and it could be an extremely long hearing, Elaine. The chair of the committee, Trey Gowdy, says he's going to give each committee member, and there are 12 in total, 7 Republicans, 5 Democrats, 10 minutes each per round, and there will be 4 rounds. Doing the math, that's at least 8 hours of questioning before you even factor in time for lunch, time for breaks, and if they have to stop to take votes. So she's looking at a very long day. They're looking at a very long day. And so I think that's why you'll probably see that she'll have a lighter campaign schedule than usual this week leading up to Thursday's testimony.
Nancy, turning to Vice President Joe Biden, do we have any sense at all as to when he's going to announce a decision?
You know, we really don't, and I think even the people around him don't. He's the only one who knows not only what he's going to do, but when he's going to do it. I'm told that he isn't fazed by the pressure that's been put on him by Hillary Clinton's campaign chair, John Podesta, saying it's time to make up his mind. Others in the Democratic Party saying it's really time to get off the fence. He feels that as vice president, he has earned the right to take his time and make up his mind on his own timetable. In fact, one close confidant says Joe Biden doesn't like bullies and won't be bullied into making up his mind.
Nancy, while we have you with us, what are you hearing from your sources about Wisconsin Congressman Paul Ryan and the push to have him run for Speaker of the House?
I'm told that after weeks and really years of saying that no way, no how will he ever run for Speaker, he is now considering it because, the pressure is really coming from all sides. Republicans begging him to run for Speaker, saying he's the only person who can unite this very fractured conference. So he's been away for a week. He's been thinking about it. He's still thinking about it. He hasn't made up his mind. And what I'm told by people familiar with his deliberations is that a lot of it will depend on how things things go this week. House Republicans will be coming back, and you've got this group of 40 or so hardline conservatives, members of the House Freedom Caucus, who have been demanding that candidates for Speaker promise that they're going to change the rules, promise that they're going to hold out for certain things in order to get this group's support. And that is something that Ryan's allies say he absolutely will not do. He's not going to make promises. He's not going to negotiate or horse trade for a job he didn't want in the first place. They say he's got a clear record of conservative leadership. Either House Republicans get behind him because of that record, or they don't. And if they don't, his allies say he's very happy to stay right where he is as the chair of the House Ways and Means Committee, a very powerful committee that he never wanted to leave to begin with.
All right, Nancy Cordes in Washington with the latest developments. Nancy, thank you.
You're welcome.